No rush. The impatient ones will fall right into our lap.
The Weiqi pieces were scattered, but the guru remained calm. As he glanced at But when the woodcutter turned around, he nearly jumped out of his skin. The hermit guru, who had been playing Weiqi and drinking wine, was now gone. In his place lay a shattered Weiqi board and a heap of decaying bones. The woodcutter was so scared that he dropped his bamboo basket. As he reached the mountain's base, he was hit with a stark. He noticed a date on the. As he heard the answer, his legs went weak. Everything had changed. Time had passed, and his loved ones were gone. No one remembered him anymore.
So the woodcutter left Mount Firmament, but how is he still alive and kicked?
Your story, it's a bit...
Well, that's the whole point. Let me share with you the other legend of Mount Firmament. For deep within its sacred peaks lies a powerful secret. The secret of immortality. We all know that living in the mountains. It all starts with that game of Weiqi, one that the woodcutter stump. Gather around now. Shh.
I'll see you there.
What's with the ruckus? Huh? What's that in your hands? Hey. Behold Hongzhen in its entirety. Oh, I see. I see I've got no clue at all. I get the very last part at least. She's asking you out. Well, that's a fancy way to write stuff. And now, this next sentence. Eternal snow thaw into streams. Whoa, how did you manage to get all that hidden meaning? But the buildings in Hongzhen all look pretty much the same. Which one exactly was she talking about? Makes sense. Lead the way!
What do you want? Huh? Oh, you're just asking for directions. Wait, you were the one talking to Lady Changli earlier. If I were you, I'd steer clear of her. She's a deceitful woman who who enjoys toying with people's hearts. A cunning villain. Haven't you heard? She left her government job to come here, to this small town. I heard she chose to quit her job, but I bet she messed up back in the capital and got demoted here. Then I guess you've also been fooled by... I hope you don't mind my...
Huh? How did she disappear like that? Wait, are you... Well, next door ring and hanging eaves.
What can I help you with?
Hey, why are the people here so divided about Changli? You humans make everything so complicated. Well, at least now we know what she wanted to say. Now that's much easier to understand.
Good. There's no time to waste. Good. There's no time to waste. Good. There's no time to waste. Good. There's no time to waste.
A ring, she wrote. Should be this ring-shaped ancient structure, I guess.
Wow! It's really huge!
Next, that must. I'll get.
Apologies for my delay. You looked adorable, focusing on the Wei Chi board. I didn't want to interrupt you. Thank you for accepting my invitation. Oh? And what makes you think so?
Those tokens from Jinxi. It was your idea, was it not?
So, you've guessed it. Sorry, Rover. Jinzhou faced multiple threats back then, and we had to be cautious. We did not intend to inconvenience you. I regret our lack. Still, I owe you an apology. This time, I am very grateful you decided to come. Apologies for giving you that impression, Rover. That's not how we treat our saviors. I merely have a few questions, and I was wondering if... Does this game of Wei Chi look I see. There is a local tale about the Yes, I have a slightly different version of this tale to share. Centuries ago, a Taoist cultivator met One day, a woodcutter stumbled upon them, having lost his way home. Despite the interruption, the visitor remained unfazed. They offered the woodcutter some tea, then guided him. Many years later, the the two resumed their unfinished game. People believe the visitor shared their secret of immortality through cleverly placed Weiqi pieces as a final parting gift. Yes and no. This game is missing the final 20 moves. It is unfinished. That was a bit different from what you heard before, I guess. But that's how old tales go. Slowly losing their truth. Precisely. The legend may be shrouded in myth, but that game of Weiqi was real. Embedded within its records lie... From what I know, only the Sentinel in its prime has the power to manipulate time through its possession of a complete temporal mandate. As the records state, it only reveals itself when Mount Firmament emerges. If that is the case, we'll be able to heal the Sentinel's wounds. But our chances are looking slim. That game record could just hold my teacher's memories. So I am presenting this as merely a person. I am planning to go find that record. Could you please join me? Thank you for lending me a hand. I promise it will be worth your while. Splendid. Very well. Let's meet on the Gallery Road outside Hongzhen. I still have some preparations to do. Please, go ahead. I'll join you later. Rover, well, but...
Changli, What is it?
Nothing, Rover. I just thought the snow is beautiful today. You seem curious about that ancient structure.
It looks familiar. Like the abandoned court of Savante facility I saw, but bigger in scale.
I heard it first appeared along with our sentinel. Later, the court of Savante based their Chronos orders on its design. Every winter, my hometown buzzed as people left their mark in the fresh snow, hoping for dreams to come true when it melted.
Did you try it too, Changli?
No, I only watched from afar. My forte always melted the snow faster than I liked. We can see the whole of Hongzhen from here. I never noticed how beautiful it looked during my previous visits. It's the same place as always. I suppose it's my state of mind that has changed. I don't know. Maybe it's because your presence.
Wait! I smell tacit discords in that cave. No, there's more. Smells like a whole bunch of messed up freak. Come on! After all we've been through, you still don't trust my sniffer? Huh! Be grateful. I'm giving you a warning.
Rover? Did something happen? It's in the same direction we're going. Could it be? Signs of climbing.
Get away from me! I can't hold up much longer. Help! Help! Thank goodness!
Please stand back. We'll take...
Thanks for your help. I'm okay. What? You're that hero who fought against the Stronodian. And Lady Changli. I never thought I'd have the chance to see you in person. Without your help, I can't die here. Not when I finally found it. After all this time. Ugh.
While we've solved the crisis in Mount Firmament for the time being, public access to the mountain... Sir, could you please share your reasons for traveling here alone?
I've only been in the mountain for half a day. I must get back. Fooling. She's still waiting for me.
It seems he is still hiding something from us. He needs to go back. Agreed. The appearance of tacit discords. On that note, we still... Then perhaps that someone is in home. Good point, Rover. Let's head back.
Isn't that Wu Li?
His companions? Whoa! Wooly?
Breathe. Take it easy.
Thank you. I'm okay now. Who are you? And yes, I am.
Fooling!
Wooly, you're hurt.
Great news, Fooling. I found a...
You mean that legend?
Fooling...
No, Wooly! Thank you, Rover, Lady Changli. You saved his life. May I please ask? So...
Was...
No. It's not unusual. I used to... A few months... Despite... I thought...
Mount Firmament.
Yes. It cannot... At first, I thought it was just a myth. Those were my thoughts as...
Mount Firmament. So there... Little did he know...
So that, then... Rover... Lady...
He
Free dreams always. I'm just once...
But if you keep...
Yes.
Rover, things are taking...
Onwards.
What brings you here at this time of the day? I see. There are several questionable details.
What do you make of Fuling's words from earlier? He claimed to have spent only half... After Jinshi's battle with the... Rover, you've been exploring the mountains lately, so I'm sure you... Precisely. Yet, why... Fuling's legend differed. He was utterly convinced of his discovery. Lies that are most challenging to detect. The explorer wanted to save his friend. I've become rather curious about the truth behind this temporal disruption. Did you notice something, Rover? For someone with a terminal illness, they should hold on to any chance of survival, no matter how slim. Maybe she's come to terms with her destiny.
Changli?
Well, I knew you'd notice too. The frequency disturbance here is... Master Xuanmiao's records show that this...
As Changli mentioned, this anomaly may...
Exactly. If the explorer did not tell us, but his knowledge of Mount Firmament... Now it has become quite clear. I have full. If that is. She has. I'm just. It's no coincidence. I guess. According to the information, the.
Onwards. Take 4.
Is that?
The chaotic temporal disruptions are even clearer to see. Traces of
This is the abnormal time.
Marvelous.
Onwards.
It has been decades.
You've come this far and followed us here, yet you hesitate to reveal yourselves. Guess I'll have to take the lead and extend an invitation.
Don't assume you'll always be in control, Changli.
Our friendly chat is over. It's time to say goodbye.
Together we hold.
Still not giving up yet, Changli. We know more than that unfinished game. We are well aware of the price you have paid. You're dangling at the end of your rope. Your unwitting trail has led us straight to our target.
Oh, is that so?
Delicious.
Beckon the divine flame. Take form.
The Sonoro Sphere is open! Go! Sorry, but you're not getting past me. Jue's formidable time-bending abilities at their peak. All...
Do you really want to chase after this legend when you don't even know if it's real?
So what? Wouldn't it be a sight to behold as this Sonoro Sphere consumes everything in its path while the temporal disruption... Anyway, Rover, thank you for letting us into this Sonoro Sphere. You are indeed very special. As the Excellency foretold.
An unfamiliar space. No sign of the Fraxidus. Changli is also nowhere to be seen.
No! Don't come any closer!
I'm fine. It's my forte. I'm used to it. You... stay away from me. Oh, you'll get burned. This village was attacked by tacit discords. There's nothing left. Why did you come here? No one but the exiles are willing to stay here now. Changli? Who's that? I'm the only one here. Besides the tacit discords. When I'm here, no one's afraid of me. And I won't hurt anyone. Anyway, you should hurry up and leave. It's not safe for you to be here.
Mirages in a Sonaro sphere shouldn't be able to hold a conversation like this. Are these phantoms pulled from Changli's memory?
Huh? Why did you stop talking? Are you lost? I can take you somewhere safe. I know a shortcut that leads to a safer village. Thank you. Was there something like this here before?
These mechanisms. They need to be unlocked from both sides at once.
Okay, let's each handle one side. I'll go over there. It's open! We'll be safe once we get out of here. This place seems a bit different from what I remember. These are the villagers, attacked by tacit discords. Why? There weren't any of them here before. Don't worry. My forte is strong. I will get rid of them and protect you. Take 4. Fluorescent shadows. Hey, onwards. Tacit discords! Watch out!
I've had enough. Get lost. My field of expertise.
Take 4. Evil be cleansed.
Tear them to pieces.
Why did you... Okay. Don't worry. I won't hold you back.
Good. There's no time to waste.
The village I lived in got destroyed by those scary monsters. They hid me in a safe basement. Well, when I came out... Now, I must get to somewhere safe. Okay.
Not bad. Found any keepers?
There's a piece of... If I had arrived sooner... Some dry rations. Huh. It's a bit Are you hungry? If you don't...
More tacit discords. I'll handle them.
Okay.
I've had enough. Get lost. You'll pay for this. My field of expertise.
Heaven ordains. Banish all vice. Take 4.
Is this the key to that door?
Yes. And those tacit discords just devoured the frequencies of the guard on door duty. Found anything useful? It might look kind of scary, but actually, it doesn't hurt at all. Of course. I'm a resonator too, you know. My forte is a powerful one. Nothing's brighter and warmer than fire.
the resonator. They also said a lot of things I couldn't understand. But if I don't use my forte, I'd get eaten by the tacit discords or killed by the bad people. What's the point of living alone? I want to live. I want to become a strong I want to have good control. And then? Yes. But I've still got lots to learn. What a strange place. It's supposed to look familiar, but there are so many things I've never seen before. This door. I don't know why, but I keep getting the feeling that I've been here before. It's so weird. Well, let's look around. Maybe we'll find something. This is...
a mirage of the past. This place, it looks familiar too. These are my memories, recreated inside this sonorosphere. As I stepped inside, both Rover and the Fraxidus vanished into thin air. The frequencies are constantly changing. The flow of time is chaotic. A sonorosphere affected by temporal disruption. Once someone enters, there's risk of being stuck inside forever. Did he do this to mislead? To separate? Or perhaps I should be careful. Whatever the case.
I'm starving. Oh, this thing. Oh. If I burn it a bit with my fire, I can eat it, I guess?
Make it fast.
I can do it.
Yes. Back then, I didn't know how to control my flames. Only brute force moved me out of it. My body was always covered in burns. Take full. My blade coos the caged bird now. Sever! Glad you found them useful. This place. This is where Master once lived in seclusion. The spaces are a jumbled mess inside this sonorosphere.
My dear, you've come all this way.
I am...
You miss...
But I've heard Master Xuanmiao is a...
Such a fearful power. If not used wisely, it may engulf you in return. Without proper guide, I can teach you how to control your power. But in this world of ups and downs, if you long for a peaceful and prosperous world, you must utilize your own intellect to choose. Come over, child. You bear the powers of flame manipulation, a phoenix born from fire, one that shall bring peace to this world. From this day on, your name will be Changli.
Do you... Are you...
But remember,
I guess this is another riddle from my master. Make it fast.
I'm fine. I think I'm remembering something. But it's all just a blur. I've been looking for something for a long time. I don't know. I just remember that it's very, very important. Something that can change the world. But I'm starting to wonder why I'm even here. Everything looks... And why do you look so familiar? Huh?
We might be able to open that door with it. What will we find behind that door?
Yeah. I hope so.
Found anything useful?
a scheme be grander than naught. Vanquish malevolence in its nascent guise.
Master?
Changli, you have done well. Now that you have found the answers you seek, it is time to begin your journey. From this moment on, the choices you make and the plans you lay out, they will all lead to that future.
Changli.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
This place!
It's a trap! They played us!
I've had enough. Get lost. Such nerve.
Perish in flames.
Take 4.
Take 4. Float. Life is in everything.
Crosscut. Sever.
Feathers incinerate. Who's the caged bird now?
Sever. Take 4.
Leave it to me.
Zapstring. It's our curtain call.
Don't blink.
Together we vanish.
Be fast. My blade yearns. I am fine.
Take 4.
Beckon the divine flames. My blade yearns. Perish in flames.
Tear them to pieces. Time to wrap it up.
Bask in the sunlight.
Together we vanish.
Don't worry. This game is almost over. Can you feel it? It's warm. Doesn't hurt at all. See?
It's so beautiful. Oh, Wooly, this is the miracle we've been waiting to see. It's...
Fooling.
It's over.
Did you find what you were looking for? Thank you for your help. The Midnight Rangers have successfully apprehended all remaining Fraxidus members in the mountains, and the effects of the temporal disruption have now vanished. I lost all contact with you during this whole time. Did you run into any trouble? Temporal disruption hidden inside a sonorosphere. I never thought the solution would be to burn down the entire sonorosphere from... You went too far back there, Changli.
I know my limits.
Rover. Lady Changli.
Wooly is fine now, thanks to his doctor's help. As for me, well, after all, it's been almost 5 days.
I never properly thanked you for bringing me back to Hongzhen.
No need for that. I understand. The Fraxidus had their eyes on the same thing we did.
We will never forget how you saved us.
As for the truth behind the... I had a gut feeling it would turn out to be a disappointment. But this isn't the first... I've talked about it with...
Until the day when I can no longer hold a pen. My eventual departure may be unavoidable, but I want to give it my all until the very end.
I know you have already looked past death, but remember, there are people who care about you. They want you to live on and be happy.
Yes, I understand. Sometimes I wish we could stay together a little longer, if only for a while.
Of course, fooling.
It's not time to be sad yet, is it? I've compiled a list of renowned doctors in Huanglong. They're high...
Lady Changli, I truly can't thank you enough.
No need for thanks. If you're feeling generous and want to repay me, I hope to see Fuling's work in the next issue of Artists of Huanglong. Everyone's been missing seeing their favorite landscape artists work lately. Are you surprised? Well, now I'm curious. What kind of a person do you see me as? Now that the situation has been resolved, you should return to Hongzhen. You deserve some good rest. After going through so much, you must be exhausted, Rover. Me? Well, I think Lady Xing-Yi could use the extra help in dealing with the aftermath. Well, It wouldn't hurt to have a little more faith in me.
It's getting late. Maybe we should wait until we get back to discuss anything else.
Two days have passed since Changli told me she and Xinyi would handle the aftermath. I wonder how she's doing.
Are you worried? Let's just go ask her then.
I don't know.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Greeting. We're all... We have Chang... Me... She...
Good. There's no time to waste.
How are you feeling, Rover? Well rested, I hope. Aw, can't you see I'm perfectly fine, sitting right in front of you? Don't worry, Rover. We're only having a casual conversation today. Nothing taxing. Besides, you only agreed to join me here for more questions, right? Oh, is that so? I'm curious then. Sure, ask away. I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability. It all started during a TD outbreak. My master was rescued by that individual. She exuded a unique... After searching for several years, he finally met... At first, and lastly, the secret of immortality, it's most likely just the woodcutter's own spin on the tale. Sure, ask away. I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability. My master and the mysterious visitor had set a trap with the Sonorosphere, using the Weiqi game as a... Despite the Sentinel and Mount Firmament being saved, the Fraxidus would not go down without a fight. Pure coincidence or the calculated workings of the Fraxidus, the explorer stumbled upon the Weiqi board, setting off its defense mechanisms. The Sentinel was already damaged when it arrived here. My master had foreseen the disasters that would befall Mount Firmament, so he created this mechanism as a precautionary measure. The Sonorosphere would devour all who attempted to enter, unless they knew the solution to that puzzle. Precisely. the only way to escape was by burning the Sonorosphere. That was his first goal with this Before leaving, Master entrusted me with a mission to find that individual, the one who played Weichi with him, the one who left behind that game record. After my master's passing, she would be the only one who could control the Sonorosphere. By now, you should know who she is. Yes. That's why you needed me as your wayfinder. And from the moment you arrived in Jinzhou, I had my suspicions about your true identity. Our journey to Mount Firmament solidified my beliefs. And finally, the Weichi board in that Sure, ask away. I'm happy. Indeed, those memories, they were all real. Yes, that's all in the past. Just a little homeless girl with no name. I never thought we could make new memories in the Sonorosphere, where only the past repeats itself. A moment of companionship and protection meant everything to me. I can sense your unspoken question. Did I sacrifice my life when I burned down the Sonorosphere, like when I was a child? What I told you there was true, but I've grown and gained control over my powers. Using my forte now won't harm me in any way. Of that you can rest assured. Also, if you really are the legendary person who changed the course of history, then you are perhaps the closest to immortality, aside from our sentinel. We mortals come and go. Our lives are full of meetings and goodbyes. Our time on this earth is fleeting compared to yours, so don't let it bother you. I see. Perhaps this is why it's so hard to leave this beautiful world behind. Then, would you be willing to finish that game of Weichi with me instead? The young orphan girl carried on. Everywhere she looked, tragedies rampant. As lament engulfed the globe, a world torn by monsters, filled with homeless souls. With her own blood as fire, she drove away the cold. And her master said, "In this tumultuous world, lives are fragile as mayflies." She couldn't exhaust herself to save those before her. But she must endure to ignite a brighter tomorrow. She wielded her wits to evade harm, treading on knives with care. Alone, yet maturing through stumbles. Later on, she became someone else's teacher. She taught the future leader this: to guide conscience and secure prosperity for the people, to continue lost teachings of past sages and establish peace for all. I will be the torchbearer, for one person can't rid the world of chaos alone. One day, a future of prosperity and lasting peace will arrive.
Good. There's no time to waste. Good. There's no time to waste.
Saves me the search. Saves me the search.
Tear them to pieces. That's your... I've had enough. Get lost.
Together we fight! Our lights shine through. Onwards. Forgive me. Going against wind. Roll for me.
No mercy. My field of expertise. Time to wrap it up.
Take Thunder guide us. Take flight. Evil be cleansed.